Okay, let me explain something first, okay? I have not played a single iota of Overwatch 2, okay? As soon as Overwatch 1 shut down, we have stuff planned for next week. That's okay. You know, that's smart because, like, Valentine's Day, I feel like, is a day where, like, a ton of, like, restaurants and, like, things, they jack up their prices. It's like a completely capitalistic holiday. So, yeah, you are smart to not do everything right now here today. I'm missing something. Where am I? Aha! Ha, 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 ha. So, yes, that's a good idea. For now, what you're doing is you're hanging out in the Kets Gaming stream. We're going to play some Loverwatch today. And maybe even, I got to find this one too. Hold on. I have so many damn games. Yes. I love you, Colonel Sanders. We are absolutely playing this game because I don't think Loverwatch will take very long to beat. So we are absolutely romance. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. This is also happening too. Ooh, I can't wait to play this game. Holy shit. Okay, so I want to play through some Loverwatch. I have never played this game before. It is a browser-based game with Overwatch characters. This game is super funny. I can't wait to play it. Thank you for joining. You know, Puggers, I just beat like a lot of big games recently, and I thought about getting back into a little bit of... Where is it? Genshin Impact. I thought about getting back into some Genshin Impact if you want to check that out. I don't think it's going to be for tonight, but that is on my list of stuff to get back to. So before we start, where's my opener? You don't have to be drinking anything if you don't want to be, because it is, after all, a Tuesday night. I just don't have anything else to do, so I'm going to drink. We are having a bottle. Maybe we won't have the... There's so much that's happened. Yes, indeed. Maybe we don't have to have the whole bottle tonight. Although we might. It depends. Okay. Anyway. Oh yeah, there has been like a lot that happened in Genshin Impact. So, let's, first of all, take some corks out of some bottles. Maybe I'll make my picture bigger. Oh, you're not working anymore. Well, that's good. Don't work anymore. Working's stupid. You are right not to work. No one should work. It's ridiculous and stupid. I don't like it. And lame. Okay. Yes. The wine is flowing soon. I'll kick over to my mom. Oh, okay. I am glad to hear you're helping her out. That's very amazing of you. I'm sure that's not easy either. That sounds like it's very difficult. So that sounds like a great quote-unquote job to have. Okay, let's go ahead and... I almost threw away the cork, as if there was no chance that I was going to recork this tonight. I mean, that's not a good sign, right? Anyway, it's time for some charades. So, play some saxophone music. Get your sexy chocolate out. Not the unsexy chocolate, but the good kind, the sexy kind. And let's play some romantic music. I'm here with my 2 dates tonight. Look at these champions. Oh my goodness gracious. So sexy. Get out of my way. Oh, there they are. Finally. Oh, yes. Look at that smile. Who couldn't love that smile? Don't answer that. Ooh, the charades taste interesting. Okay, that was like the most pretentious sentence I've ever said. Let's go. Let's play some Loverwatch, shall we? It's right here in front of us. I think it is finally time. Maybe my camera's too big. I'm gonna readjust. Okay, so I think that there are only 3 characters in this game from the Overwatch series. I think there's Genji, I think there's Hanzo, the 2 Shimada bros, and I think there's Mercy. And I'm going to go ahead and dialogue. I'm going to go ahead and read all the dialogue for this entire fucking game. Are you guys ready? I am. This is going to be a lot of fun. Oh my god. Puggers, you probably already have played this dating simulator, right? Look at his hair. Oh. Is there a way I can full screen it? No. Apparently not. Oh, they give you like in-game rewards for Overwatch if you do good. Okay. Okay. I'm ready. The official, but non-canon Overwatch 2 dating sim. Well, come on. It has to be canon. First up, what non-canon means. It doesn't work on your browser. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry. Well, we're going to get to romance some Overwatch characters for everybody tonight. That's why we're playing this tonight. Which personally, by the way, if anybody asked me who I had crushes on in Overwatch 1, because I don't play Overwatch 2 anymore, it would definitely be Symmetra, Sombra, with the lesser extent, Ana and Pharah. Those are my faves. Those are my faves. But maybe Roadhog too. Okay, I know what non-canon means, but I want to say what they think it is. We're glad you asked. Basically, there are parts of the Overwatch story that are real, and parts that are hypothetical. Ah, good way to phrase it. This dating sim is one of those hypothetical non-canon stories, like if Wrecking Ball and Tracer talk about how they both love cheeseburgers for a PvP match. Does that answer your question? Almost. So you're saying I should enjoy this thing and not rush out to update the fan wikis with anything I read here? We couldn't have said it better ourselves. Okay, that's pretty funny. I like this. Am I also portraying a non-version canon of me? Non-canon version. We wrote this. Fine. Let's all get started pretending and play this dang thing. What is my name? Let's just do a simple little Kets. Your name is Quetz or Kets. Continue. Oh yes. Oh, I'm start the scene already. Start the scene. Are you guys ready? Oh, the Laugh Attic. It's Friday night in the big city. You could use a laugh after the week you've had. Whoa. The Laugh Attic is one of the most tragically unfunny comedy cups and clown. I'm gonna not be able to narrate so well as I get drunker. But you love watching people bomb on open mic. Well, that's kind of mean. Sometimes that people is you. Wait. So it seems to be like there's like a third option to like call out the meta-ness of this game. I want to say hi to Mercy, but I want to say, hold on, why are there only two options? What if I want to see just like a thoroughly random example? Pash. Whoa, pace yourself there. You haven't even had your first date yet. Two options are plenty for now. Maybe we'll add more dating sim opportunities in the future. Oh, please put Roadhog in. Please put Roadhog in the dating simulator. I want to romance him so bad, and I know I'm not alone on that. We're not saying this is some kind of test version of potentially more robust dating adventure. Oh yeah? But we're also not saying that. Wow, this is a playable demo. Now, who do you see in the corner? Alright, so basically, the game is asking me, let's say I'm cosplaying as myself, okay? I'm not an Overwatch character. And who do I want to see in the bar? Who do I want to date? I could go, like, playing somebody outside myself and say, oh, I want to fuck Genji. But that isn't really the answer. We're going to go with Mercy, at least for the first time. Oh, she's got her battle armor on. I like how she's at this comedy club, like in full regalia, with her armor that could probably cut people on. It's Mercy. Genius doctor, genius scientist, genius inventor. Oh, she's so smart. No matter how many times you blink, she's still there. And you're completely starstruck, lovestruck, painstruck. I'm not going to say painstruck. I'll tell you what. I don't like lovestruck either. You know? I think starstruck is good here because she's, in this universe, probably so famous. Starstruck. Oh! Starstruck! She's so pretty. You're amazed she can be seen in public without hordes of DPS players begging for healing. Okay, this is really fucking funny. It's just like them to be nowhere near their healer, though. You'd love to get an autograph. And maybe a handshake. And maybe she'll even say your name. Okay. What? Oh my god! It's Cupid Hanzo. Zap. Hark, do I hear the sound of our hearts beating fast and smell the sweat on your palms? Wait, hold on. Oh, I hit like the speed up thing. That was annoying. Like Alonzo has this little blush going on. Are you in love? Hold on. You're not, I do like the breaking the wall options here. You're not Cupid, you're Hanzo Shimada. I know you. From the free-to-play game Overwatch 2. Oh, I love how they threw free-to-play in there. As if it's a better deal when you can't unlock some characters because they're behind a fucking battle pass wall. Fuck off. Which I have, of course, played because I just recognized you as Hanzo Shimada. No, I played the not free-to-play Overwatch 1, which was generally received as a better game. I get that a lot. But no matter how similar I am to the character in Overwatch, rest assured I am Cupid, champion of love. However, it is entirely possible that Hanzo Shimada will have a skin based on me in the shop. Yeah, that's pretty possible. What a coincidence. Indeed, now tell me, are you feeling the signs of love? I don't want to say this one because if you're playing a dating simulator, you have to like kind of go for it and do shit you wouldn't do. If I'm playing myself, I'll just be like, no, I'm never gonna go talk to Mercy. I'm just gonna go get a drink and drink too much and then like wander home by myself. But in this game, I'll be like, I think I am in love. I think so. It's kind of hard to tell. The path to love is often confusing, but fear not. I am here to guide you through all of its intricacies. What? It means I'm going to give you advice. Oh, okay. So do you wish to win the heart of Mercy? Wait, there was another option, wasn't there? Cupid's like annoyed with me. There was. Not anymore. You already fucked up. Okay, that was weirdly ominous. Yeah, did you kill him? I will not ask again. So do you wish to win the heart of Mercy? I like how I have no other choice right now. Yes, I want to win the heart of Mercy. He arches an eyebrow. To win her heart, you must arm yourself with the power of knowledge. How much do you really know about Mercy? Wait, is he actually setting up a trivia quiz here? I should be pretty good at this. I should be pretty good at this because I played about 6 years of Overwatch 1. Now, if I fuck up the question, it's going to seem pretty awkward. Why are trivia questions important? Oh shit, if you prefer, we can just test your knowledge of medical sciences. Maybe you should. I might surprise you. My narrator's snarky. Or perhaps we should discuss something more nebulous. Why the Null Sector is attacking the world in the upcoming story missions. Wow. Yeah, right. Like there's ever going to be story missions in Overwatch 2. The Overwatch development team hasn't even released those details yet. That's not fair. True. Did you know what might be fair then? Trivia. Trivia about Mercy would be fair. Even if it is, some might say, a trope. Ha! Yeah, you could say that again. Can I look up one thing in our Overwatch fan wiki first? You cannot. Now. What is Mercy's real name? Angela Ziegler. Mrs. Katz! I want to choose it. Oh, man. Angela Ziegler? Incorrect. It's Doctor. But that wasn't an option. Okay, Cupid Hanzo Shimada. What is her favorite food? Okay. Well, I gotta choose one of these. This is just hilarious. The tears of careless DPS heroes. That's quite dark. I like that. She will not do better. What is Dr. Ziegler's field of research? Healing. Duh. So when I'm talking to Mercy herself, I will give the right answer, but I want to kind of piss off Hanzo here. I will not dignify that answer with a response. The answer is applied nanobiology, biotic technology. Same difference. In the matter of the heart, the details matter. As much as I hate to say it, you're right. You can have that one. Always right, Cupid, huh? There's no magic in the Overwatch setting. No more questions. Now, Mercy is a highly accomplished woman. What would impress her the most? I thought you said no more questions. Most impressive thing about me. I'm a pretty nice person. I'm really funny. I'll tell her how many hours I clocked on Overwatch 2. She'll love that because it's fucking 0. Can't I just say hi? I am really funny. Humor is also an excellent icebreaker. And what fate? You were at a comedy club, a place of humor, during an open mic night. Oh, I know what's gonna come next. He hands you the mic. Click. I gotta make Mercy laugh. The spotlight illuminates you. Oh, and Mercy turns her head. She's looking at you. So, I don't want to address her personally, because if I'm up on the stage, I don't want to be like, hey, Mercy, I know you. Want to hear this joke? That's weird. I want to tell a joke about doctors. Why doesn't the surgeon like operating on elbows? You pause for dramatic effect. She's sported to no arms. Is she gonna laugh? The audience silence goes beyond mere description. It is a living being, vast, timeless, hateful. It bears down on you with deadly intent. Funny writing, I like this. But Mercy, she laughs, a full-on chain-snorting laugh. The exhilaration hits you like a damage-amplifying beam. A well-timed resurrect. She should probably get her sinuses checked, though. Ugh, snorting laughter is the funniest. Wow, you sit down at a nearby table, glowing. Out of the corner of your eye, Mercy stands and heads over. She's coming over! Boom, boom, boom. Hello. So, again, I didn't want to start with her celebrity. I didn't want to be like, you're Angela Ziegler, because she probably gets that all the time, you know? And yet, it might be time. I need to, it's better than saying, please don't talk to me or I'll explode. I just want to play it kind of cool. Hey, Dr. Ziegler. I just wanted to say, that was a very good joke. I'm glad it tickled your funny bone. That phrase is so strange. The funny bone isn't really a bone. It's a nerve called the ulnar nerve, and it's responsible for the sensations in your fourth and fifth fingers, your palm, and... But of course, I understood your joke, which was also very good. Thanks. And that ulnar nerve trivia was also very good. This is so fucking cute. It wasn't humorous, though. I like the first one better, actually. They're both like really sweet. You're smart and funny. OP. Ever told you you're hilarious? You're the first. Mercy is so smitten with me. Sadly, a doctor doesn't have many opportunities to be funny. Isn't laughter the best medicine? Oh, I'm so smooth in this game. No, the best medicine lies in biotic technology. Yeah, let's rewrite the saying to biotic tech is the best medicine, so fund it. Doesn't quite have the same ring to it, but I prefer that version. It's been lovely chatting with you, truly. Would you be interested in joining me for dinner soon? Yo! I did it, y'all. She asked me out on a date because my character was smooth as fuck. Oh, do I want to qualify? You know what? We're still playing as myself. So I don't want to stress over whether or not this counts as a date, or have her stress about whether or not it counts as a date. The fact that she asked me to dinner means it's a date. I have enough general intuition to realize that she thinks it's a date. If she's asking me to dinner. If she asked me to coffee, that'd be different. But instead of like freaking out and getting her like scared about date, not date, I'd love to join you. Look at her so happy. Mercy smiles. You could die happy right now and she would just resurrect you back. Fantastic. I will meet you at Cafe Azur at Circuit Royale. She did the fly away thing. And she walks no floats away. You can't believe it. You're gonna have dinner with Mercy tomorrow at... Wait a minute. Circuit Royale. That's not in Midtown. If you want to make it in time for dinner tomorrow, you better queue up now. How do you think things went? You did quite well. You anticipated her feelings and interests. You are off to a fine start. Oh, thank you, Cupid. I fucking love this shit. The first date is finished, but the journey ahead is long and fraught with peril. We will endure these trials together. This game is fucking amazing. I'm having a great time. And the fact that it alluded to like a long-term dating sim is very, very encouraging. Luckily, the hopeful future of Overwatch has a very reasonably priced transatlantic train. Oh. That's not funny. You arrive in Monaco in just a few short hours. Fuck you. The hopeful world of Overwatch has decent transportation. I don't want to hear about it. Supercars zip by in the distance. The aroma of high-end dining wafts from nearby tables. The menu is in front of you, and you're cursing yourself for skipping French class all those years ago. It's exactly 3 minutes and 2 seconds past the time of your dinner date, and Mercy is still nowhere to be found. Maybe she changed her mind. Maybe there's an international crisis somewhere, and she had to go. Maybe she's just running fashionably late. Thank you, Cupid. 3 minutes and 57 seconds. 4 minutes and 19 seconds. She must hate you. Are you going to eat the breadsticks or just let them sit there? I'm so sorry. 4 minutes late and she's still sorry. She's flustered, having rushed over here. I was working out a new dissertation and I wasn't keeping track of time. I got here as fast as I could. Do forgive me. Actually, I like the second one better. The first one's like a very normal answer. The second answer is charming as shit. Only if I get a special thanks in your dissertation. Perhaps. How much do you know about photon counting CT detectors? And how it relates to nanobiology? Like the chibi. You are treading upon dangerous ground. How about we talk it through during dinner? I hope you're good at making up believable scientific facts. So here's the thing. I'm going to be disappointed at the end of this dating simulator that I don't get to fuck Mercy. That we're not going to see some like NSFW pictures or GIFs of Mercy at the end of this. Maybe we can find them on our own. Because that's like a traditional dating simulator end game, right? You're rewarded by doing a good job on dates with naked pictures of anime ladies. I don't think we're going to see that here. I think it's going to end with, like, getting a kiss. And I think that's just, like, as chaste as it's going to be. But that's okay. I'm very good at making up scientific facts. Have you ordered yet? This place does have a fabulous beignets de fleurs de courgette. Fried zucchini flowers. You take a deep breath, nod, and look back at the menu. Okay, so most expensive thing is a bad idea, because I'm not just trying to impress her with money. Bercher muesli, I don't know what that is, maybe. Chicken nuggets, no, she'll think I'm a rube. Fidget, I don't want to seem awkward, so through process of elimination, we're going to go with Bercher muesli. I don't know what it is. I didn't know that. Hold on. Bercher muesli? What is it? Wow. Tasty, healthy breakfast that's so easy to prepare. Overnight oats. Oh. This sounds really fucking good, actually. Overnight oats. Interesting. Do you like Bercher muesli as well? Because I also love it. Oh, Mercy, I love you. It's the best breakfast. Yes, it is, although we are having dinner. I don't let society's expectations dictate my preferences. I need to write this down. He's so fancy. Me neither. The bowl of muesli arrives. Clusters of bright, happy berries and a trail of green and brown nuts and seeds on a bed of white mush. Silence falls as you two eat. That awkward bit during dinner dates where you can't decide if you should converse or eat, or talk while eating and risk spraying your date with freshly chewed food. Maybe not that one. Cupid groans. Are you truly such an amateur? Start a conversation. What do I talk about? Something about her. Dissertation. Sounds interesting. What hobbies do you enjoy? So what have you been up to since Overwatch fell apart? Maybe not the last one. The second one seems extremely basic. And the first one would be the question I would ask in real life. And I am playing this as if I'm on a date with Mercy. Because, look, I need this. It's Valentine's Day and I'm single. Dissertation sounds interesting. Tell me more. I would ask, even if I don't understand what the dissertation is going to be about, because that shows I'm interested in her. Do you understand the nuances of medical imaging and machine learning? No, this one's not true. So I'm going to be honest with her. To be honest, not really. Oh. You can easily understand. I thought that me being honest here would be a good idea, but... What kind of hobbies do you enjoy? That's like a very normal, boring question, but it's okay. I like volunteering at clinics around the world and collecting crystals. Non-canonically, of course. Like non-canonical healing crystals. My favorite is the rose quartz. It represents love, healing, and compassion. It represents love, healing, and compassion, right? Right. You high-five Cupid. Mercy looks at you concerned. You forget that only you can see him. Look at Mercy's face. My godly knowledge in love does not cover how to recover from such tomfoolery. So helpful. My mom's calling me, but I'm not going to answer right now. Just stretching the old Latimus Dorsey. Anyways, what does being a hero feel like? You know, no one believes when we say we're not as great as people think. The world saw me as Mercy, guardian angel, noble and perfect, but I'm also just Angela Ziegler, and I am not perfect. And when the world saw me, they were disappointed. I don't mind being Mercy. If the world needs her, then I will be there, but I wish they would also welcome Angela. Wow. I need you, Angela! Oh, that's way too soon for that. I don't... All three answers I don't like. I don't like fidgeting. I don't like saying you like being the center of attention. I'm going to say, I need you, Angela. Just throw my cards on the table. She chokes on her sip of water. The other patrons look over, oozing disdain at her gauche behavior. You discreetly slide a napkin towards her. You okay? Yes, I'm sorry. Nothing to be sorry about. But she looks down, face still pink. Thank you for saying that. It's nice to hear. I was wondering. I'm volunteering at a clinic in Cairo tomorrow. Would you like to see Angela trying to save the world? Cairo, Egypt? I literally can't miss it unless I stop here. She beams at you and soars away, leaving a lingering scent of perfection. Well, perfect to you. Well, one way or another, that date is complete. Thanks so much. She kind of pieced out very quickly, I feel like. How did our night go? She seems happy with you. Only through carelessness will you lose her heart now. But there is still another date in your future. Do what you can to prepare. I sense this one will be the most important of all. Third date away? Let's go. The first one wasn't really a date, I want to say. There's only been one actual date so far. Straight to the clinic. It's a modest clinic. Yeah, and she just said can you meet me in Cairo and peace the fuck out? And I'm like, how am I supposed to get there? She can fly, I cannot. Bright and clean, Angela hands you a pair of scrubs and she puts on a lab coat. As she tends to the patients, you help as much as you can. Hallways mopped, paperwork filed and sorted, supplies stocked. You sit down in the break room exhausted. Angela enters. You straighten up immediately. You must be tired. I'll make you some coffee. Thank you. Something that looks like coffee. It smells like coffee, but it's definitely not quality coffee. Her genius does not extend to the baristorial arts, if such a thing exists. Third option. Drink it enthusiastically. It's endearingly revolting, but so strong. Do you like it? Just what the doctor ordered. Oh, I wish I could be this half as smooth as my character in this game in real life while talking to ladies who look like Angela Ziegler. I know it's terrible, but there's plenty more, so help yourself. Your stomach gurgles in protest, but hey, it'll keep you awake. Everyone's telling me that you're a great help. Keep it up. She leaves. Her compliment energizes you more than any cup of coffee. Go back to volunteering. Picking out coffee grinds from your teeth. You're quite the brave one. Who said that? You recognize that quiet, wry voice. You turn around and it's... Anna! No one has experienced Angela's coffee and come out smiling on the other end. Anna, the Anna Amari, legendary sniper, original Overwatch Strike Squad member, the bane of your most matches? What is she doing here? Anna, what are you doing here? Are you hurt? Oh, I'm always aching somewhere, you know that. And who is this? Are we gonna have a threesome? I would be okay with that. This is Katz, my... What's she gonna call me? Am I her friend? Her boyfriend? She blushes pink mercy pink. Hold on. Which one is the correct one? The first one's rather forward. But it's the most true. I think I like that answer. Second answer is a bit starstruck again. Third answer is like, we're just friends. I think it's tough to know what Mercy would want me to say. If she would want me to be like, I'm her date or I'm not her date. In real life, if it was this obvious that a woman was into me, I think it's better earlier on to say, I'm her date. To be a tiny bit more forward than like passive is appreciated for the most part, I think. Depending on the circumstance. She liked it. Look, me being forward. Oh man. The patheticness of what's going on this evening just crashed down to me. Date. I'm Angela's date. Anna's eyes pin Mercy in one place. Dr. Angela Ziegler, are you blushing? Absolutely not. It's extremely hot here. Her gaze pierces you. You know those eyes have seen the world's most dangerous criminals. And their final moments. One eye. I've always told Fariha to look for someone who's not afraid to speak up. I'm glad you found someone like that, Angela. It was nice meeting you, Katz. See, like, afraid to speak up. Just being like, oh, we're not dating. Like, we're not like that far in, but it's pretty clear that she's interested in me. So I wanted to take a little bit of initiative and say I'm her date. I'm not her boyfriend, I'm not her husband, I'm her date, which is true. She leaves. Angela clears her throat and avoids eye contact with you. I'll see you when the shift ends. She will not be able to think of anything else. You're alone, wondering what just happened. Well done, you impressed Anna Amari. Yeah, thanks for all your help, dick ass. It was a test and you passed. I feel proud to call you one of my disciples. Excuse me, I solo carried the whole day. Indeed, with my guidance. Don't forget to endorse me after this. Alright, fuck off, Cupid. Unbelievable. The important matter is, you impressed a close friend. Anna's opinion of you will heavily factor into the date. I think that's important too. Impressing friends is a huge deal. Or just like being a normal person in front of friends and being like witty and funny and shit. That's a huge deal when trying to woo someone. Their friends is the key to their heart. And speaking of fate, Are you ready to see how your journey ends? Wait, is it ending already? Still saving up for the new Manuma dance. It's like a 2-year ago thing that I forgot about that. Puggers, but this is adorable. Have you been have you been following along? I fucking love this dating simulator. I'm on a date with Angela, I was gonna say Merkel, not Angela Merkel, Angela Ziegler Mercy. She was the reason why I played Overwatch 1 in the first place. No, I'm gonna run away and cry. Yes, I'm pretty confident. And this game might also be very good for introducing new players of Overwatch to dating simulators if they have not played them before, because it's written really well. It's very funny. We will see. Do you have a moment? I want to talk about something with you. It's really easy to fuck up these dates. Like run away when she says that. Follow her. I think it's Angela. I'm gonna go with the Joe. Angela leads you to the top floor of the clinic, where there's a rooftop terrace with stunning views of Cairo. Wow! Spectacular, isn't it? I come up here often after a long shift. You both take the view of the city, the Nile sparkling orange from the setting sun, and the high-rise apartments and freeways gathered around its shores. So what did you want to talk about? Uh-oh. I wanted to thank you for these last few days together. You saw me for who I really am. Instead of judgment or expectations, you gave me humor, compassion, and kindness. That someone like you exists in the world. It makes me want to believe in it a little stronger, fight for it a little harder. I want to show you something. Here we go! Take my hand! Come see the world from above as I do, and all this beauty. What? Wait a minute, hold on. Accept Mercy's love or her friendship? Why are we playing a dating simulator if we're trying for friendship? This is not a friendship simulator, okay? We are trying to love the shit out of Mercy. I would go anywhere with you. Oh, she's in her Valkyrie. Oh, the Valkyrie's wings spread open. Angela takes your hand and you both soar into the clouds. I've known many heroes, but you are mine. You've embarked on the journey of love and found what you desire at the end. Love takes many forms, but it is always true. May you cherish this love with Mercy forever and always. Oh. So that's the Mercy campaign, I guess. Return to the main menu to claim. Oh. Hold on, I need to download this. Download, save image as. Mercy. Cool. Cool. We did it, guys. Reward screen. Okay. Okay. So I'm a little bit disappointed of the lack of... I didn't even get a kiss. Mercy, went somewhere with me, and that's it. No kissing. No heavy petting. No moaning. Little disappointing, you know? It's okay. But I'll tell you what we're going to do right now. We're going to go after Genji. Oh yeah. It's Genji time. Are you ready? Let me play. Cats again. Yeah. Yes, it is. Continue. Alright, it's comedy club. There's people here. Friday night, blah, blah, blah. It's Genji. Oh, it's Genji. Ninja, cyborg, and all-around bad boy from Overwatch. No matter how many times you blink, he's still there and you're completely love-struck. Ah. I'm going to make my answers a bit different this time around. And see if I can still nab me a Genji. You didn't know you had a thing for cyborg ninjas. Ninjas? Sure. Cyborg? Sure, but a cyborg ninja? That's a first for you. Your heart starts racing. You're overwhelmed with happy neurochemicals, which are in short supply these days. Zap. Okay, I'll say this one this time. My baseline anxiety. Nope, that's just my baseline anxiety. Anxiety and affection can sometimes feel similar, but fear not, I'm here to guide you through all of love's intricacies. So do you wish to win the heart of Genji? Yes, I wish to win the heart of Genji. Genji? Truly? I mean, there were two options, and you made sure I was aware. Of course, it's just that, well, to call Genji difficult would be an understatement. Is this because of the lore or something? The what? The Overwatch lore. You know, Genji was the younger brother Hanzo killed and felt guilt about it ever since. Only Genji wasn't really dead. He was alive, but a cyborg. And Hanzo learned this, but he was still kind of upset about the whole thing, I think. Cupid looks troubled. That summary heavily favors Genji's view of matters, I feel. Okay. Let's just agree to disagree. But no, I am merely saying that reaching Genji's heart will be a difficult task. Whatever you say, Mr. Grumpy Toga. If you wish to pursue Genji, then I am obligated to help you. It is your love life, no matter how foolish. Well then, how do you think I should approach Cupid? You have to introduce yourself, of course. You cannot start down the path of romance without first speaking to him. Can we fuck Hanzo in this game? Important question. If not, why not? And given that he strikes me as a selfish, immature person, I would recommend keeping your conversations focused on him. He has always struggled with his sense of self, so do your best to appeal to his interests. Jealous. You hope he'll get over this hostility for Genji soon. Definitely. But that's not important right now. What is important is whether or not Genji will feel any hostility towards you. With Cupid's words in mind, you build up the courage to approach Genji. Excuse me? The ninja turns to face you. The purple glow of the club's neon lights illuminates his metal mask. Are you talking to me? Yeah, I just saw you and I wanted to say. Your heart starts to pound in your ears and your mouth can't find the words to speak. Well, say something and remember your choices will affect how he feels about you. Okay, so again, recognizing that these are characters in the world, he might be offended at me being like the healing thing. I'm gonna say I like your outfit, because I do like, well, I don't really, but it's okay. I really like your outfit. Oh, thanks. Not many people compliment my clothes. Because he looks ridiculous. Cupid! No, I really like them. So people have RGB built into their outfits. It's unique. Yeah, they do look pretty sick, huh? I kinda hate Genji. Anyway, I don't think I've seen you around here before. I'm Genji, what's your name? Oh, I'm Ketz. Nice to meet you, Genji. Ketz, huh? That's a cool name. Remind me of a Ketz from Ketz's Odyssey. What? Excuse me. Is that a real game? No way. Is that a real game? His cybernetic hand grips the bottom of his mask pensively. Take off the mask. Yeah, it was. Hey, do you want to sit out? The next set is starting soon. Maybe you could watch together. Or I could get up there and make him laugh. You take a seat next to Genji and watch a few sets. You can't tell if he ever cracks a smile, but he certainly doesn't laugh at any point. Weird energy to bring to a comedy club. I don't like this date. But before you can spend too many minutes basking in the awkward silence, Cupid returns, bringing you more helpful advice. Well, what are you waiting for? Show him you can be exciting. Go perform a set! I have a few jokes, but they're not ready yet. Cupid scoffs. You have been a regular at this venue and the comedy club known as Overwatch. Wow. And you don't have any jokes ready to use? Hey, Overwatch is not a comedy club. That's competitive. Okay. That's pretty funny. It doesn't matter. Look, someone just finished their material. Get up there and impress your date. He's not my date yet. The previous comedian steps down from the stage to some paltry claps. When no one stands to take their place, you take the initiative to get on stage. Swallowing your nerves, you address the audience. Hello, everyone. I would be honored to share a joke with you fine people. You look out over the audience and see Genji looking back at you with what you assume is curiosity. While you could make just any joke, you have to wonder, what would make him laugh? Wow. So Cupid said he was self-centered. But it seems like there's a difference between like ninjas and cyborgs and the funniest joke you know. I'm gonna go for the funniest joke I know. Because here's the thing. If he thinks it's funny, he'll like me for me, not just what I'm saying. Why did the building get arrested for vandalism? It was a skyscraper. Is he gonna... Wow. Living legend. Everyone will remember you as a genius who reinvented the art of comedy. But what does Genji think? But among the crowd, one person hasn't been stricken with agonizing amusement. It's Genji. He remains just as still as you left him when you came up on stage. But after signing autographs for the whole club, you return to your seat next to Genji. What did you think of my joke? Did you like it? Yeah, it was pretty funny, I suppose. As he says this, you're watching someone being rolled out of the club in a stretcher, quite literally dying from laughter. Okay, so Genji's an asshole, right? Like, he's yelling at me for, like, not making jokes about specifically him because he's very greedy. And that's the game saying, like, hey, his character's very greedy, but I'm like, I don't want to fucking date him. I guess nothing came to me. I'm not feeling it with Genji. I'm not feeling it. That's okay, I used to hate being a cyborg ninja, so I don't know many jokes either. But since I'm happy with who I am now, I should probably just take the time to think some up. Or we can maybe brainstorm on our second date. Genji! Genji, I'm not really feeling a second date, to be honest with you. Genji asked me out, where I had to ask Angela Ziegler out. But Genji's asking me out. Okay, for the sake of, like, I want to see what happens in this game, I'm going to keep going. Absolutely. I don't like this. It is kind of nice that he asked me out, though. That I do like to be needed. Cupid soon reappears. The buds of romance are already beginning to blossom. How do you think things went? He seems pleased, but there is always room for improvement. I recommend doing your best to ensure he feels comfortable with you. But good or bad, your date is in the past, and we still have a long road ahead of us if you truly wish for Genji's heart to be yours. I really hope they do make a full-scale version of this. This is fucking incredible. When Genji reaches out to you again, he's just grabbing dinner in your second date. He even picks a restaurant, Cafe Azur in Monaco, the exclusive playground for the ultra rich. So, I guess they have one backdrop they can use, right? I guess so. Luckily, you live in a hopeful future. You can just hop on a transatlantic train and hop in Monaco a few short hours. It doesn't get any easier to listen to the second time. Please tell me he's not wearing those same hoodie he wore to the comedy club. I'm not exactly dressed up either. I guess we match. Suppose that is a favorable sign. Oh, Cats, I didn't expect to see you here. You invited me? Genji is the worst. He forgot. Oh, yeah, I guess so. Anyway, how was the ride over? I hate this guy. Lots of time for gaming. Viddy's Adventure Online. Viddy's Adventure Online? That game's pretty fun, even though I think Viddy's Adventure franchise fell off a bit after Yo! You can fuck right off! Don't get me started on Vivi Party Dance Night. Talk about selling out. We're begging you not to add these to the Overwatch fan wikis. They're not real. Either way, I'm glad you could make it. I really been looking forward to spending more time with you, which is why you forgot that I was coming. You don't have much to feel bashful before the Waitron returns to your table to take your order. You look over the holo menu, which is like a regular menu, but a hologram since the future. Okay, yeah, okay, not that funny. You should think carefully about what you order. Maybe choose something he'd like as well. What, so he can share it? I do not like Genji. These dating sims are hard work. In that case, what will you order for dinner? Well, it's fairly obvious what he wants me to do. What the game wants me to do, I should say. Genji's favorite food. Let's get some sushi. Rikimaru ramen. I mean, that does sound great, though. Which, by the way, I have a weirdly hard time believing they would have Rikimaru ramen in Monaco as like a main dish in this fancy restaurant, but it's in the Overwatch official cookbook. Hold on. Oh no, this is not right. Whoa, Rikimaru. Hold on, I think I spelled it wrong. Yes, I did. He's gonna have to wait for me. Wow. Oh, yes. Oh, Rikimaru ramen. Where's the noodles, though? I need to see some noodles. Yeah. Oh, that sounds good. Okay, alright, anyway. Wow. In that case, I'll take the Rikimaru ramen, too. The watrons. We don't have that on the menu program. Seems to be overridden by it. The customers always... So that's really funny. I like that. I like that. That's really cool of you to order my favorite food for dinner. If there was an official Cat's cookbook, I would have ordered yours too. What? You make note of his dumbass idea. You're always looking for more merchandising opportunities. Very, like, it's like playing with this a lot, you know? It's like, playing with its own self. Look at this delicious Studio Ghibli-looking food. The two of you spend some time chatting, and after a few short minutes, the waitron brings out your meal. 2 bowls of Rikimaru ramen. It's honestly impressive that such a nice restaurant could make a dish like it comes from a cheap ramen shop. This looks just as good as the real thing from Hanamura. All it's missing is the Murloc bowl. Then it'd be perfect. Oh no, how could they forget the Murloc bowl? That's half the fun of Rikimaru ramen. Let me go check with the waiter. Maybe they have Murloc bowls in the back. I hate Genji so much. He won't even take off his helmet. He fetched the waitron, explaining that the Rikimaru ramen just isn't the same when it's not in branded bowls. Unfortunately, the restaurant doesn't have any Murloc bowls on hand, but they are able to draw a crude recreation on 2 of the regular bowls. When you return to the table, Genji looks completely deflated. You sit across from him, and he barely even acknowledges your presence. Even Cupid seems troubled by his sudden shift in mood. Perhaps you should check on him, Katz. Hey, is everything okay? You seem bummed out. Look at his tears. He shrugs. Sorry, another diner recognized me while you were gone. They came over to talk with me. Oh, did they ask for your autograph or something? No, they actually recognized me from the Blackwatch incident. They had less than kind words to share with me. I'm so sorry, Genji. I can't believe someone would give you trouble about it here. It's alright. I'm not proud of who I was then. But I would admit, it is discouraging. I tried my best to become a better person, but I fear my past will always haunt me. Some days it feels like there's nothing I can do to move on from who I was. He sighs, propping his head against his hand dejectedly. It's a heart-rending sight. It seems it could use your reassurance. A small gesture might go a long way. Apparently even Cupid has a sense to put aside its bitterness towards Genji when it's in this state. What do you do to cheer Genji up? Give him a blowjob! I want to reassure him. Hey, I know you've been working hard to become a better person, and I know that you've come a long way from who you were before. So don't let anyone else get to you. As long as you know you're getting better, who cares about what anyone else thinks? Genji seems touched by your words. Sure, you may plagiarize them from the back of the self-help book, but it's not in your high school English teacher, so it's enough to get him smiling again. That's good. That's funny too. I suppose that's true, although even if I don't care what they think, I still care what you think, Katz, so thank you. Of course, Genji, anytime. Let's eat, huh? Our food is getting cold. The two of you finally enjoy your night as it was supposed to go. You don't know how Genji eats with his mask on, but every time you look away, more food disappears from his plate. You assume it's getting into his mouth one way or another. Shit, this is funny. By the time you're done eating, Genji seems happier than ever. You're glad the evening is going in a more positive direction. Hey, I wanted to ask you about something. Shoot. How would you like to feel about going somewhere special for our next date? Anywhere that's special to you is special to me. Wow. That one doesn't earn you any points with Genji, but it makes him blush. And isn't that better? Isn't that worth more than any kind of gameplay progression? I was hoping we could go somewhere that's really special to me. How would you feel about a trip to Nepal? When do I get to choose our date? You can choose whenever you go on your date when you are the poster character for a dating sim. Now stop complaining and choose a real answer. Wow. What's in Nepal? It was a very important place in my growth as a person. This may surprise you, but an isolated mountaintop helped me find peace. There's more to it, obviously, but I figured I could explain when we got there. Sure, I can't wait to hear all about your backstory. God, he's so fucking selfish. Has he asked me any questions about myself yet? I had a lot of fun tonight. Thanks again, Kets. At this point, I'm only like going through this date, and I'm like trying to get the maximum progression out of this, just to get like the weird card I downloaded with like Mercy. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Probably nothing. Another date down with the third to come. Most impressive, Kets. Thanks. How do you think Genji and I are doing? He seems incredibly happy with you. Not to tempt fate, but I suspect it would be difficult for you to lose his affection now. But there is still another date in your future. Do what you can to prepare. I sense this one will be the most important of all. Third date. Wait, again, the first one was not really a date. You were in the same place at the same time randomly, but it's fine. You ascend the snowy mountains in Nepal, and the cold rudely seeps right through every layer of clothing you wore. Hard to believe that just a few days ago you were telling jokes in a comedy club, and now this is what's expected of you to keep this relationship going. As you're trudging along, Cupid appears again. Thankfully, you know his deal by now. Or you think he was seeing things thanks to the hypothermia. Cats, I need to stress how important this date will be. Clearly, you are important to Genji. He would not have brought you here otherwise. So just be sure you do your very best this time. I thought you didn't like Genji. Well, while I do believe he's foolish and stubborn and immature and vain, you have reminded me that there is a good side to him as well. And while that good side is buried under very, very far beneath his flaws, there is still nonetheless, so I must thank you truly. Aw, Cupid, you're sounding all sappy. Don't tell me this is a teaser for the secret Cupid path of this dating sim. Don't be ridiculous. If this was a secret Cupid path, do you truly think I would advertise it so freely? Besides, a path of that nature would be difficult to unlock. You would need to say, successfully win the heart of both heroes to show me your commitment to love. Hypothetically, of course. So, let me make one thing clear. We're not romancing Hanzo. Although, it just sounds like that. I mean, what a clever, funny way to say, like, yeah, here's how to do that if you really want to. That's great. Of course. Hypothetically. But enough about hypotheticals. You got a date to get to. Hurry up now. With Cupid's vote of confidence, you continue your journey up the mountain. Eventually, you arrive in a quaint little village. Genji is there to greet you. Honestly, you don't understand why you can't travel together. That's also true. Cats, you made it. What do you think of the hike? It was worth it to be here with you. I'm happy you think so. There are a few people who would be better or willing to scale a mountain to spend time with me, if you can believe that. It means a lot that you did. Anyway, I'm glad you're finally here. This place is very special to me, and I hope we can show you why. Come for a walk with me? Gladly, you take Genji's arm. He leads you all around the village, and you can't help but bask in every sight. It's truly beautiful. Certainly not the kind of place you'd want to host a 5v5 King of the Hill style combat. But what's more beautiful than the village itself is the way that Genji glows while talking to you through it, recounting memories of the time he spent here. He tells you everything, from the story of how he first arrived here to the tales of the most trying meditations. After I didn't think I'd be talking this much this stream. After strolling a while, Genji takes you to the old accommodations that housed him through his time in Nepal. Though he has been absent for some time, the room is still clearly his. There's an old mattress, a haori, and a framed photo of Genji with his brother taken years ago. We're not going to bring that up. Genji goes to say something, but someone else speaks first. Genji, you've arrived. Is that Zenyatta? It is Zenyatta. Look at the chibi Zenyatta. Let's go. I hoped you had a safe journey, my student. It's Zenyatta. How sad is it that the only place you can get Zenyatta content these days is the explicitly non-canon dating sim in one short story? Fourth wall. Well, maybe something will happen with that Ramatra guy soon, who knows. Wow. Incredible. Master, it is good to see you again. Indeed. I heard that you were bringing a visitor, and I hoped I could meet them. Of course. Kes, this is my master, Zenyatta. You were ready for a trek through the snow-covered mountains, but this is basically like meeting Genji's parent. Is that weird for a third date? Doesn't matter, it's happening. Now it's up to you to deal with it. He likes fist bumps, though. He likes fist bumps, though. You reach your closed fists out to the metal monk, and to your utmost surprise, he hits you with the sickest fist bump you've ever experienced. Absolutely radical. A pleasure, kids. I'm glad to see you survived your journey here. You're going to ignore the threatening aura of that sentence and let him keep talking. It is rare for Genji to have company here. Look at his face. I sense he must be quite fond of you. Oh, I certainly hope so. Master, you are embarrassing me. I am sure your compassion will mean a great deal to him. He has always struggled to accept himself, and perhaps the acceptance of another will help him along his path. You never realize how much of your company might mean to Genji. To think, just a few nights ago, you were planning to enjoy the comedy stylings of literally anyone in the New York City by yourself. Now it's entirely possible you're changing the life of an Overwatch agent. I believe... Master? I sense I have surpassed my annual screen time allotment. I'm afraid I will need to depart. But please take my greatest blessings and enjoy the remainder of your time here. Wow. The two of you say goodbye to Master Zenyatta. And when you're left alone, Genji's previous exuberance has gone replaced with contemplation. Something on your mind, Genji? Just thinking about what my master said. He was being truthful, you know. Spending time with you has done a lot to help my own sense of self. But I have to wonder. Kets, do you really think it's possible to know your true self? Wow, to be honest, it's a far deeper question than you would have ever expected from the silly dating sim you signed up for. But you've come this far, right? What's the harm in one more question? And that really is one more. I believe this will be your last chance to win Genji's heart. Kets, use it wisely. Yes, they can. Everything a person goes through takes them closer to finding out who they really are. I'm happy to hear that. You know, when I first ended up like this, when my brother, he trails off, Cupid watches him intently, his brow knit with pain. I became bitter and a horrible person. I was so upset thinking I was wasting so much time as a person I hated. I feared I'd never get better. But maybe you're right. Maybe without that, I never would have found who I truly am. Thank you, Kets, for helping me realize this. I have really enjoyed spending time with you. It's been such a long time since I allowed myself to get close to anyone, but I must admit... Admit what, Genji? I feel some guilt that you have not seen the real me. Take that mask off. Take that mask off. You're a bit confused. You're pretty sure you just enjoyed 3 dates with the real him, but before you can ask, he clarifies. He's gonna take off that mask. And spending so much time together, and you've only seen my mask on, and although my mask is extremely epic, it's not the true me. It is really cool, though. I know, right? But still. His green visor stares back at you and wonder what his eyes might look like beneath it. Kets, can I show you who I really am? What a weird decision. This is like me and Mercy at the end of the game, too. Except his love or friendship. Why would anybody? It'd be interesting to see how much percentage of people selected friendship. After all this. Of course, I love you, Genji. Genji puts his hand over his heart, shocked but not at all disappointed in your confession. After returning to reality, he chuckles under his breath. It's funny. It seems I could deflect anything but love and be... but mostly love. Let me see what you look like, Genji. Give me that face. With great care, Genji reaches for his mask. Though he hesitates, he eventually builds the strength to remove it, showing you his true face beneath. Genji, you're beautiful. Wait, we're not gonna get to see it? The fuck? If you believe so, then it must be true. It took me so long to come to terms with who I am. Knowing you accept me makes me confident it was worth all that time. I know my true self loves you too, Kets. We don't even get to see his face? What? What? In Midtown? What? Okay. Wait, is there another one? Okay, we're not gonna do that one though. Okay, so here's the deal. We could do a third try and try to romance Cupid himself. But we're going to take a short break and we're gonna come back and play the KFC dating simulator. So we'll be right back. Yeah.